Look, I just had a big lunch. I'm bloated. Tell me quick your complaint. I just might throw up on you if you're not quick enough.
Honorable Minister, I have voted for you. My crops are ruined by the toxic rain caused by those planes.
You taxpayers! You think you own us? With your crazy conspiracy theories? My harvests were good till the planes ruined it.
You're just getting lazy and blame your stupidity on planes in the sky.
Farmer John Desare, the minister in the government building behind him, refused to believe the nation's food supply was threatened. So John returned to his orchards and vineyards and watched with a sense of foreboding as poisonous mists descended over his peach trees and vineyards. His harvest rotted. It was futile to sell it at an empty market where even poisoned, rotten fruit was no longer available. John realized when the right people do wrong, he must appeal to the wrong people to do right. Trying to catch his breath, climbing the steep hill, John ached to see his godfather. Filling his lungs with as much air as he could hold, John gathered his strength for the steep climb to where the pinnacle of power lived. The light in the window showed the living power was indeed home. I've been expecting you. Actually, I wondered what took you so long.
Don't be shy. Take a seat. I want to warn you. Before you speak. The walls have ears. I'm a powerful man. I have enemies. You want my power to help you. So, before we begin, I want to show you on a screen that your troubles are much bigger than just you. Besides, the listening walls will not hear a single thing that I'll show you on the screen. As you can see, living things are dying the world over. You see, John, your problem is the world's problem. The question is, what do we do about it?
Do you have something in mind?
Yes, I do. As you can see, John, we can now speak. Electronic interference waves have been activated in the house. Our words can no longer be heard by hidden listening devices, if hidden in the walls without our knowledge.
Godfather, what do you have in mind to fix this global problem?
We need to identify the enemy first. From my high elevation, those flyers know I'm watching them. So they mock me with acrobatics while they're killing my grape fields below, as well as yours. The planes are hired guns, but the question is, who sent them, and why have they targeted our grape fields? Why? You know, John, for
some time now, watching those planes fly past my picture window. I've actually succeeded in recognizing some of those pilots. After taking pictures of them with facial recognition technology, I know who those flyers are, and therefore who sent them. My men are already hunting down the culprits, commanding the criminals in those planes, and killing our grape fields. Good morning, Officer Jackson.
Good morning. Are the planes fueled, the tanks loaded, ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Hand me the clipboard. Listing the morning contents in the tanks on the planes. Let's see. Hydrogen cyanide, Zyklon B, barium, aluminum, strontium. It looks like it's all there. Officer Simon asked me to send you to HQ for further orders. I'm to stay here till you return.
Yes, sir.
The boss will be pleased. The exterminators of his grape fields will now finally be destroyed.
It's done. It's done. Good. Anyone see you? No, I sent the guard away before the event. Good. Now, get out of there before the fire department, security, and others arrive. There's more yet to do. I'll give you instructions once you are safely gone from there. The fog gave good cover while those toxin-loaded planes were destroyed. I'm now going to change to civilian clothes before moving on.
After you changed clothes, I want you to go to the head office of the Global Bank. There will be a meeting there between the heads of the banks of North America. I've already reserved a seat for you at that meeting.
Okay, boss.
Gentlemen, I want to welcome you to a special meeting of the Banker Steering Committee for all international banks around the world. As you can see from the reports in front of you, this year ending, we have made more in trillions of dollars in profits globally than ever. I want to congratulate you all for your combined effort producing such a profitable year for our shareholders. Joining us to celebrate is retired Colonel Jackson. Could you say a few words, Colonel, on how your active support enabled our profitability?
Thank you, President, for your introductions. I have brought with me a sample of the product that enabled your bank's profitability. As you know, we suppress the productivity of wineries and grape farms that don't borrow loans from your banks around the world. We do this with high-flying jet planes that lay chemical trails over non-borrowing wineries. These trails come down eventually as rain. As you know, these same wineries, because they refused to borrow from you, the banks, the banks, had less money to pay for the politicians' re-election campaigns. So we kill their wineries and grapes. However, the wineries that we didn't kill and did borrow money from you so you can pay your politicians to get re-elected, they have produced wonderful wine. I brought samples with me. Of course, to be sure, bank employees under your supervision don't get the wrong idea. I brought the wine in coffee pitchers and coffee mugs.
What about the death of trees and birds and fish?
Oh, that's collateral damage.
Don't you bankers say you gotta spend money to make money? Yes. You now have before you the delicious wine our combined hard work achieved. So, drink up and celebrate. Drink up, boys. Drink up. You bankers are now choking to death on the fruit of your own financial plans made for others. Feels good, doesn't it?
Next morning, the dead bodies of the world's top money men were illuminated by sunbeams that poured through the skylight from above. According to reporters at the bank's location, there was a political connection to what happened at the world's top bank. According to anonymous tips received, the political connection comes from part 2 of the Grape Wars, so our viewers become fully aware of the mysterious threat posed to the public by the trails left in our city's sky by the planes flying over our heads.